Hello there, how are we? It is the 12th of August 2026. It is a Wednesday and it's a glorious day outside, and I'm feeling a smidge better than I did yesterday and the day before. I will start today with some extremely good news. At 10 to 10 yesterday morning, I became a great uncle for the second time. My great nephew, Tyler Shane, was born. £6 summer, I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. Sarah did tell me, but I'm a man and I forget these things instantly. But yes, both him and his mum Nicole are doing well by all accounts, and his big brother is extremely happy. Our Theo is more than happy, as proclaimed by his t-shirt that says that he's been promoted to big brother. So yeah, happy days. Nice. Yeah, cool. So congratulations to our Nicole and Carl. Congratulations to our Sarah and Matt and everybody else. I'm dead chuffed for them. Honestly, I am. Made my day morning that yesterday. Obviously, I did the thing after. I did my video yesterday after you were born, but I didn't know until our Sarah had been in touch and told me they'd been born. So that's why I didn't tell you yesterday morning. What else to tell you? I did go back to bed yesterday, and slept for a while. My sleep last night was hit and miss. It didn't help the fact that it was warm last night, and Vicky decided to put her fan on, which is a little bit noisy. So, but them's the breaks. Can't have everything, can you? So, on this day in history. Well, 4 years ago, we were in Bakewell, myself and the glorious, gorgeous wife of mine. We fancied, she got a day off and we just fancied a trip out, so we went to Bakewell. Had some ice cream, had a nice meal in a pub, or sat outside the pub and a couple of Madries, and it was a really enjoyable afternoon we had. A nice walk outside at river, and yeah, it was extremely enjoyable. 5 years ago I was laid on the bed. This is back when all my records and my desk was in the bedroom and not in what is now the studio. Pontificating on the fact that I was on an afternoon shift, which meant I was starting at 2:30, which is all good and well. After 2 while 10, it's not a bad shift, especially when I finish at 10 and I'm home, Scooter's in shed and I'm in house having a brew at 10:10. But it's that wait until you go to work that is the shitty side of it, or was, as is now. We had 2 shifts. I did 7 while half 2 or half 2 while 7, and occasionally I did a night shift, which were 10 while 7. I didn't mind night shifts. There's basically not a great deal to do on a night shift other than you had to do hourly door checks to lads that were on 15, who needed door checks, put it that way. It meant I could catch up with a load of clerical stuff at Gaffer, which I used to do a bit of it, And it were hard to do through the day, so if I were ever on a night shift, it were alright, a good time to get sort of like care plans and everything up to date. But yeah, laying about waiting was the worst. Well, I said laying about anything waiting, what worst thing in the world? Because you just watching clock go by. You know, you can't go and do something because you know you got to go to work. I mean, when my mum was still here, bless her, I was running around. Most days I were having to go up and see my mum and dad and do something there and sort one of the phones out or go and pick something up or, you know, which I didn't mind. Don't get me wrong, I really didn't mind, but I need to break down. So, 15 years ago today, excuse me, we were in Cornwall camping, still. Continuation of when I showed you tent last week. And I decided I was going to sit and drink some Rioja in the afternoon. Which I did. I loved Rioja. And consequently, I ended up like this later that day. But yeah, there you go. That's this day in history. So what to tell you for the rest of today then? I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but there's an eclipse tonight, a partial eclipse tonight. If you're in the UK, then this is the time frame of where you will be able to see and what you'll be able to see. I think it's round about sometime between 7 o'clock and 8:30 for us. So, yeah, I might be having a look outside. I might go and sit outside. I might set my camera up and my phone up and try and take some pictures for you. So, but yeah, I love space and anything space involving space. It's a weird thing. Well, it's not something that keeps me up at night, but it is the one thing that I will never be able to fathom out, is that space is infinite, there is no end to it. Because if there is an end, then what's on the other side? There is a lot of theories that, you know, we might be contained in something, that there is a physical end to what we know as space, and then outside of that might be something, some other dimensional sort of existence that we just wouldn't be able to deal with. And I don't know. It's mad. It is really mad. It's like the fact that Pluto, whether you want it to be a planet or not, ever since Pluto's been discovered, it's yet to do a full cycle around the sun. Yeah, I could sit and listen and read spacey types of facts all day long. You know, I often do all day long. I've got a copy of my dad's copy of Cosmos, Carl Sagan's Cosmos, somewhere. Yeah, and a lot of these you might have noticed I've been putting some quotes up at the beginning of all these lately. And apart from today, which comes from a fictional cartoon character of a actual human band, they normally come from a thing I follow on Twitter called Saganisms, which is a Carl Sagan sort of like thing where there's quotes and facts and one thing or another, and it's just something to pad out another 4 or 5 seconds of me diaries every day. So yeah, what else to tell you? Nothing that I can think of I think I've told you everything I need to. Yeah, I think that might be it. They're all nice and short ones this week. I am, like I say, I'm feeling better. I've got a lot of phlegm again, which, yeah, I don't know what that's about, but there we go. My shoulder yesterday was so much better, and then I tweaked it going to the toilet before I went to bed. When I got to the top of the stairs, I have to put that arm up onto the balustrade, and I tweaked it. But it's not too bad this morning. It'll go right, I've no doubt. So yeah, there's a friendly on ITV tonight. Man United play Leeds in Dublin. I think I might be watching that. Because we couldn't watch Sowerby last night because Sowerby weren't on because of athletics. Not that I'm bothered, of course. No, I'm speaking on behalf of the wife on that one. Anyway, TTFM.